Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not.
Welcome to my first plug for a director rather than a film or TV show. This is the filmography of Higuchinsky. So who's Higuchinsky? Well, he's a Japanese/Ukrainian filmmaker and music video guy. And yes, that is a very small ethnic group to be in. Since these are Japanese films, I have to apologise again for the lack of subtitles. I still haven't managed to rip subtitles from my DVDs. Now, does this plug mean that I think all of his films are brilliant? Short answer is sorry, no. Long answer is no. He's made 3 films between the years 2000 and 2003. 1 masterpiece, 1 good and 1 pretty terrible. So why am I plugging him if you average out his films they come across as pretty mediocre? Simple, because his style is unique and because this began as a plug for his first film, his masterpiece, Uzumaki, a film with an awesome trailer. Here it is.
私、彼氏、おじさん、おばさん、先生、クラスメート、ストーカー、カタツムリ、ナルト巻き、人が死んでゆく。
Uzumaki was based on a manga that I'm told is better than the film. I, however, haven't checked this out yet, partly because I think the film's so awesome that if I find the manga's better, then another part of my soul will die, and it'll just take innocence with it. And partly because I just don't like manga that much. I know, how dare I not like manga very much. Listen, come here if you want to discuss the greatness of anime and manga. I'll even warm up the lion pit. The story of the film is simple-ish. A town is under attack by evil spirals. Yes, evil spirals. The evilness of the spirals manifests itself by making people so obsessed with them that they turn themselves into a spiral in bloody suicide, by turning people into human-snail hybrids, by turning hair into CGI, and by doing so much more. There's no explanation given for what's going on, and I heartily approve. There are many stories that any explanation given will just be stupid, and I'd rather just have the mystery. This is one of those stories. Now, I'm told that the manga explains it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's impossible for the explanation to not be stupid, so I'm going to happily do without it. Visually, it's like a mix of Terry Gilliam and Tim Burton when they're both in their good days, and as we know with Tim Burton as of late, that's a very rare day indeed. It's fantastic, mesmerising, and frankly a work of near genius. His next film was a TV movie released later that same year, Long Dream, a film that bears some surface similarities to a film where Leonardo DiCaprio slept a lot that came out recently. It's set in a hospital where a couple of doctors are looking into a new condition that's just been discovered. A patient is having dreams that last for years and years, and each night they last longer and longer, until he can no longer remember his waking life. He's also begun to mutate, because it's Japan, and stalk down the halls and trying to force himself on female patients. Again, because it's Japan. She's just lucky that he didn't have a tentacle cock. The leading doctor had a girlfriend who committed suicide after telling him that she'd wait for him in the land of the eternal dream, so he decides to try and use the condition for his own ends. This is not as good as Uzumaki. The concept is great, but the budget is so obviously constrained that the more horrific elements can come across as comedic. It's a pity, with a similar budget to Uzumaki, this could have been amazing. His third film is easily his worst. From 2003, it's Tokyo 10+1, a badly thought-out parody of films like Battle Royale and The Running Man. 10 criminals have to get to a point on a map or die. There are hunters out to get them, only the winner will survive. It's not very good. Actually, wait, it's very not good. Even sharing a couple of casts with Battle Royale 1 and 2 and making knowing nods to the Battle Royale films and mixing animation with live action can't help this. Long Dream suffered because of the budget problem. While this also suffers because of the budget, this one doesn't even have a decent script to prop it up. This is frankly boring after a while, not funny, and a sad final film for someone who had so much promise. Now, given that Higuchinsky's films seemed to be getting worse as he got more experienced, I can only be glad that he stopped when he did, or by now he'd be signed up for Resident Evil 5, or a Friedman and Seltzer type parody called Japanese Movie. I can only conclude that he was a genuinely talented guy, but he was a victim of a filmmaking succubus that slowly drained his ability to make decent films. But lack of ability to make films has never stopped filmmakers before, so why did he stop? I honestly don't know. I haven't been able to find an English language explanation for it. His official blog's kind enough to state that he's not dead, but it doesn't really offer any other clues, other than this post, which might indicate that he's having a sex change. If you have any info on this, please type it into the comments section, in Klingon preferably. If you want to watch one of these films, watch Uzumaki. If you want to watch 2, then watch Uzumaki and Long Dream. If you want to watch 3, then watch Uzumaki twice and then Long Dream.
Until next time, go to hell.